Hello everybody, Chef Dave here. We're going to talk about beef stroganoff today. We're going to go ahead and cook up a recipe. So what I did is went to the store, found some nice flank steak, went ahead and diced that up. You can slice it thin, dice it into strips, however you like. I like a little bit of a dice or a thicker slice. So what I'm going to do is marinate this with a little Worcestershire and some season, and then go ahead and saute it off. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to brown it off in a little bit of olive oil. Alrighty, we're going to start off with our, I'll put a little olive oil and a little grapeseed oil in here, about a cup. But I'm doing a huge batch. So we got 6 pounds of that meat. And you can see that it's nice and cut up. We're not going to do the whole batch. We want to get a nice brown on it without steaming it. That's about 3 pounds in there. So on that marinade, I like to put that Worcestershire sauce for a little bit of flavor and some season on it. You don't absolutely have to do that. I think it helps with kind of browning the meat a little bit and adding a little extra flavor and getting that juice out while we're browning. All right, now we are going to add our onions to that. Our 2 pounds of mushrooms. Looks like a lot, but it's going to cook down. And then our cooking sherry. About a cup. 2 ounces chopped garlic. Bay leaf, sage. Let's go ahead and put about a tablespoon of that nice sea salt in there. We'll go ahead and stir that in. Get it nice incorporated. This whole time, the fire's been on hot. And it is my big burner over here. So we are adding a lot of heat to this pot right now. But what we are going to do, let's go ahead and put that lid on. And we're going to drop it down to a medium heat. All right, now we're back. We've had this cooking down for a while. Got some nice juices down there. Smelling really good. Our onions are getting translucent. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and add our gallon of beef stock. Give that a nice little stir. Put the lid back on there. And let's crank that back up to our to medium heat. All right, what I have in here is a half a pound of melted butter and half a pound of flour mixed together. Get it nice and incorporated. And then what I'm going to do with this is cook this over medium to low heat until I almost smell a toasted almond smell to it. We don't want to put the raw flour in there because it'll taste very floury. We want to cook that flour down a little bit to kind of get rid of that flouriness, as well as kind of cook the butter a little bit to get that a little bit of that toasted kind of butter flavor. All right, we're gonna go ahead and add our roux. We got a nice little simmer going here. We've let the roux cool down. So let's go ahead and put the whole thing in there. Make sure we stir it in really good. We're gonna cook that down probably another hour or so Really want to tenderize that meat and cook the flour out of the roux. And we'll come back and check on it in a minute. All right, time to add our season. So mixed in the bowl, 2 tablespoons black pepper, 3 tablespoons Lowry's seasoned salt, 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic, 1 granulated onion, and a little bit of kosher, probably about a half a teaspoon. So we'll give that a good stir. Get it all mixed around in there. So now we'll give it a little bit of a taste. Tasting really good. So I'm gonna leave it just like that. All right, now what we're gonna do is add our 1 cup of heavy cream. Give it a little bit of a stir. Make sure we get it all good and mixed in well. There we go. Next thing we're gonna do is add our 2 cups of sour cream. And 1 cup of sliced green onions. Give that a good stir. You can smell the sour cream. So good. All right. Last thing to do would be to taste. Tastes good to me, so I'm gonna leave it alone. We're gonna use this to pour over some pasta. And then I'm gonna box the rest of it up for sale.